Testing microphone. 1, 2, 3, testing. Good evening. Welcome to Digital Speed Painting. Tonight we're going to be doing historical figures. We're going to be letting our robots do some painting, and you guys are going to guess which historical figure we are painting. I'll give you a couple clues as we go through it in case you don't get them right away. So our first one, this is a famous leader who once declared, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." He also led the Montgomery bus boycott in 1955, a pivotal event in the civil rights movement. He was also best known for his "I Have a Dream" speech delivered at the Lincoln Memorial in 1963. So the idea is now you guys guess in the comments who this is, and then we'll move on to the next one. They each take about 1 minute of time. So for anybody that guessed Martin Luther King Jr., you got this one right. And we'll be moving on to the next one in just a sec. Okay, once again, we're doing the digital speed painting, and you guys are guessing the famous historical character in history. This guy was known for his flamboyant personality and his nickname, Boy General. He played a significant role in the American Civil War before he headed west. He met his fate at the Battle of the Little Bighorn, an event often referred to as Custer's Last Stand. If you can't get this one, you guys are hurting. That's right, this was General Custer, famous for the Battle of the Little Bighorn. Moving on. This guy founded the Mongol Empire, which became the largest contiguous empire in history after his death. He implemented the use of the Mongolian bow and organized his army into a highly efficient lightning force. He also conquered vast territories across Asia and Europe, changing the course of history. If you guessed Genghis Khan, you got it correct. And I don't know how you would have missed this one. I don't know, you guys think these are a little too easy? Or just about right? Moving on. We're doing the digital speed painting, or at least our robots are, and you guys are guessing who we're painting historical figures. This gal was famous for her beauty, Her name means the beautiful one has come. She was the queen of Egypt and the wife of Pharaoh Akhenaten. She played a significant role in religious revolution of her time. She was known for her iconic bust, which has become one of the most famous works of ancient Egyptian art. Who's got a guess? Anyone got a guess? Nefertiti, Queen Nefertiti of Egypt. Moving on. This gentleman advocated for non-violent resistance and was a key figure in India's struggle for independence. He lived a life of simplicity and was often seen spinning his own clothes. He also led a Salt March in 1930, a pivotal event in the Indian independence movement. Once again, we're doing the robotic speed painting, and you guys are guessing which historical figure we are painting. Feel free to leave a comment. Who's got it? Well, anybody that guessed Mohammed Gandhi from India, you got it correct. Famous for his ideas of non-violent protest. Switching up gears a little bit on this next one, we're moving to a famous movie star. He was considered a pioneer of method acting in film, bringing depth and realism to his roles. He starred in A Streetcar Named Desire and on the Waterfront in the early 1950s. He was best known for his role as Vito Corleone in The Godfather, and also for this role here in Apocalypse Now, Colonel Kurtz. Who's got the guess? Who knows who this famous actor is? If you guessed Marlon Brando, you'd be correct. Pretty cool picture from Apocalypse Now. Moving on to the next one. This was a respected leader and a holy man of the Hunkpapa Lakota Sioux. He played a crucial role in the resistance against the United States government policies. He was known for his leadership at the Battle of Little Bighorn against General Custer. We're doing the digital speed painting, and you guys are guessing which historical character we are painting. Who's got a guess? Feel free to type your guess into the comments. If you guess Sitting Bull, that would be correct. Next, moving back to the world of Hollywood, this gentleman gained fame as part of a comedy duo. He worked with Dean Martin before embarking on his own solo career. He was known for his slapstick humor in movies and as a host of the Muscular Dystrophy Association telethon for years. He was considered one of the greatest comedians of all time. Surely somebody knows this one. We're doing the digital speed painting, and you guys are guessing the famous people from the historical past, or in some cases, from the history of Hollywood. If you guessed Jerry Lewis, you would be correct. We're doing the digital speed painting, and you guys are taking a guess at who we are painting. Next, we have the co-founder that revolutionized personal computing, music, and mobile phones. He was known for his role in creating the iPhone. He was changing the way we communicate and access information. He led Pixar Animation Studios before returning to his original company to introduce groundbreaking products. I'd say it's a pretty good likeness. We're doing the digital speed painting, and you guys are taking a guess at which historical figure we're painting. Who's got it? If you guessed Steve Jobs from Apple Computer, you'd be correct. Got the hardest one of the evening next, so I hope you guys are ready. This is a notorious outlaw of the American Old West, often romanticized in folk tales and movies. He participated in the Lincoln County War, which made him a legend. He was known for his reputed ability to escape from law enforcement, and he was also known for his untimely death. We're doing the digital speed painting, and it's up to you guys to make a guess. Who's our robot painting here? Famous character from America's old Wild West. If you guessed Billy the Kid, you'd be correct. Next, we'll change gears a bit. This gentleman is a pioneer aviator who was also a filmmaker and one of the wealthiest people in the world. He set multiple world air speed records and produced big-budget Hollywood films. He was also known for his reclusive lifestyle and innovative contributions to aviation and business. So our robots are doing the digital speed painting, and you guys are taking a guess as to who we're painting. Famous historical figures. Pretty easy, isn't it? Come on, take a guess. If you guessed Howard Hughes, you'd have this one. Next, we're going back in time, back to Egypt. One of the few female pharaohs of ancient Egypt, where she actually used the title Pharaoh. Her reign was marked by peace and prosperity. She commissioned numerous building projects and expeditions, enhancing Egypt's wealth and power. Her mortuary temple at Deir el-Bahir is one of the architectural wonders of ancient Egypt. Who's got a guess as to which female pharaoh our robot is painting? Ancient Egypt female pharaoh. She was famous for wearing that pharaoh head. If you guessed Hatshepsut, you'd be correct. Hatshepsut. Moving on, we'll change gears quite a bit and go to the world of science. He developed the theory of relativity, one of two pillars of modern physics. He was famous for his equation. I'm getting a little ahead of myself, so let me back up 1 second and remind you that this is digital speed painting, where our robots paint and you guys take a guess. So once again, he's famous for his equation E equals mc squared, which describes the relationship between mass and energy. He was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1921 for his explanation of the photoelectric effect. Pretty easy one, isn't it? Who's got the guess? Who could give me a comment, get this one right? Famous Nobel Prize winner in physics, 1921. If you guessed Albert Einstein, you'd have this one correct. Moving on to the next one. We're doing the digital speed painting, and you guys are taking a guess at the famous historical characters. She pioneered research on radioactivity, a term that she actually invented. The first woman to win the Nobel Prize, and the only person to win the Nobel Prize in two different scientific fields. She was known for her discovery of the elements of polonium and radium. She was French. Her husband was also involved in the scientific work as well. Who's got a guess? Who knows this one? We're doing digital speed paint. And this is Marie Curie, famous for two Nobel Prizes in different scientific categories. We're doing the digital speed painting, and you guys are taking a guess as to which historical character we're painting. A British statesman who served as Prime Minister during World War II, leading to Britain's victory. He was known for his stirring speeches and unyielding determination. He was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature for his writings and speeches. We're doing the speed painting, and it's up to you guys to do the guessing as to who we're doing the speed painting for, and perhaps even add in a little comment about each of the people. Who's got it? It's a pretty easy one, isn't it? If you guess that this was Winston Churchill, Prime Minister of Great Britain, especially during World War II, you'd be correct. Next, moving back to science, this guy formulated the laws of motion and universal gravitation. He laid the groundwork for classical mechanics. His work Principia Mathematica is considered one of the most important works in the history of science. He developed calculus through his priority over his invention was contested by Leibniz. We're doing the speed painting, and you guys are taking a guess as to who. This guy also was very into apples, in case you didn't know who it was yet. If you guess Sir Isaac Newton, not the inventor of gravity, but the discoverer of the principles of gravity, you'd be correct. Moving on, we're going to do some more speed painting. You guys guess who we're painting? This gentleman spent 27 years in prison fighting against apartheid in South Africa. He became the first black president of South Africa, leading the country through the end of apartheid. He was also awarded the Nobel Prize for his efforts in establishing peace and reconciliation in South Africa. We're doing the speed painting, and you guys are guessing which character we're painting, and hopefully adding some clever comments as well. If you guessed Nelson Mandela, President of South Africa, you would be correct. Moving on to the next one. We're doing the speed painting, and you guys are guessing the famous character from history. This gentleman served as the commander of the Continental Army during the American Revolutionary War. Unanimously elected as the first president of the United States. He was also known as the father of his country. Certainly an easy one. I would imagine you'd all get this one correct, just from the clues alone. You guessed George Washington. You'd be correct. Our country's first president. Moving back to Hollywood, this gentleman rose to fame with his roles in spaghetti westerns, such as The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. He became a renowned director and producer, known for his films like The Unforgiven and $1 Million Baby. He was also known for his iconic phrase, "Go ahead and make my day," from the film Sudden Impact. Pretty easy one. I imagine everybody will get this one pretty quickly. Still with us? Still acting? He is now the quintessential cranky old man. We do the digital speed painting, and you guys do the guessing. That's right. If you guess Clint Eastwood, you'd have this one correct. Hope you guys are getting the idea by now, because the next one's kind of hard. So we'll see how y'all do on the next one. This was a leader and medicine man from the Bedon Kohi. I'm sure I did not say that one correct. band of the Chickasaw Apache tribe. Let's just say he's Apache. And he led his people's defense of their homeland against the military might of the United States. He became a symbol of the Native American resistance and heroism. Who knows this famous character of Native American past? The Southwest lasted living free for a long time. We're doing the digital speed painting, and you guys are taking a guess at which historical character we are painting. If you guessed Geronimo, you'd be correct. Our next one will be our last one of the evening. I really appreciate you guys taking a look. And do let me know in the comments if you want me to do this again. This is a businessman and television personality who became the 45th President of the United States, known for his use of social media to communicate directly with the public. His presidency was marked by efforts to reform immigration and tax policy. So we're doing the digital speed painting. And this one's a little abstract, to be honest, but the clues are easy enough. And that iconic red tie with the White House in the background should give it away. So again, thank you all very much for attending the video. And if you guessed Donald Trump, 45th President of the United States, you'd be correct. Good night, everybody.